just like Mike Tyson was biting his glove, I was biting my nails, staying up on stupid Netflix, what kept crashing, watching the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight. What to say? That was, for me, that was just very hard to watch. I did make a prediction video. Sadly, I was right. I didn't want to be right, but I was saying how I thought it'd be hard for Mike Tyson with his explosive style and his reaction, the way he fights. I thought it would be very hard at that age to be able to do that like he did when he was in his youth. Like I also said in that video, I don't think Jake Paul would have beaten Mike Tyson in his prime. That's why I feel like this was such a hard fight to watch. First round, Mike Tyson didn't look too bad. He won the first round, a lot of people say. There were little sparks of greatness there. He still had it, he still moved, he still got the knowledge. Like, he's still Mike Tyson. He's just obviously a lot older. But when it come to about the third or the fourth round, I knew that was it. Jake Paul, you could tell, actually hurt him with a shot at one point in one of the rounds. But why didn't Jake Paul finish him? I felt like if Jake Paul was to push the pace, then he probably could have got him out of there. He probably could have finished him. Now, there's 3 reasons why I think he didn't finish him. There could be 3 reasons. First reason, he was fearful that he was going to get caught and get knocked out. He realised he was up on points, he was winning the fight. I'm sure the cornermen would have told him he was winning the fight, so he didn't want to take any sort of risk of getting caught by one of them big Mike Tyson blows and getting knocked out, playing it safe to get to the bell. Second reason, it was scripted. Now, I don't believe it was scripted just because of some of the heavy blows thrown by both fighters. Even Tyson was trying to launch rockets at Jake Paul, like I said, especially in that first round. And in some of the other rounds as well, you could tell he was genuinely trying to hit him, and Jake Paul generally tried to hit him back. Now, if it was scripted, what would happen if one of them shots land and they get knocked out? So, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't think it was scripted. But you are going to get people out there who are going to say it was scripted. And the third reason why he didn't finish Mike Tyson, and I kind of want this to be the reason why, is because Jake Paul actually has got respect for Tyson, and he feel like he didn't want to completely embarrass him by knocking him out if he would have pushed the pace. Now, like I said about it being scripted, don't get me wrong, he could have knocked him out in one of them exchanges, but I think it's a little bit different. If the fight was evenly closer and he knocked him out, he might not have got bad slack for it. But as he was clearly beating him, if he would have just like almost become a bully in there and just steamed forward and tried to knock him out and that, I think he would have got a lot more hate than what he already gets, if that is possible. Now, I do genuinely believe he has got a little bit of respect for Mike Tyson, and one of the reasons why, I was quite surprised about this, was Jake Paul come out first and he allowed Mike Tyson to come out second, where normally it's the person who, say like if you're a champion, you always come out second. Now, I know neither of them are champion, neither of them have got belts, but I feel like Jake Paul giving that enough respect to let him come out second. As well, he was praising him after the fight, saying how much of a legend he is and things of that nature. So I'm hoping it was the first reason partly and the third reason. I'm really praying it weren't scripted. I hate it when fights go down that way. It shouldn't be like that. A fight should be a fight. It shouldn't be like that. At the end of the day, Mike Tyson decided for whatever reason, money, a chance to bring back his youth, whatever, fair play to him, he went for it, he got in there. Same with Jake Paul, chance to beat a legend, make a ton load of money, fair play to him. He had the kahunas to get in there as well. So I'm hoping that he was a little bit afraid of getting knocked out, and he had the respect not to completely try and go in there and knock Mike Tyson out when he was clearly already winning and up on points. So that's pretty much how the fight went down. Just like I said, first round, Tyson come out well. Other than that, he struggled to close the distance. He was slipping, he was moving well, but he was struggling to get that counter off. He was struggling to slip and blast forward with them big bombs. Jake Paul was just out of the way. When they did come in close, Jake Paul was tying him up. Again, sadly, like I said in that video, I'm not on here trying to brag, because I genuinely really wanted Mike Tyson to win. It's just a shame that it went down that way. Just goes to prove you just can't beat age, sadly. Like, once age gets you, it gets you. And it's hard. Like I said, I'm pushing almost 40 now, and it's even hard for me. Like, I would love to get back in the ring or in the cage, but I know I haven't got that youth behind me when I was 19, early 20s, when I was at my peak physical condition. And like I said, Mike Tyson's style didn't suit that. Maybe if he had a different style of fighting, he might have been able to do it at that age. But the style of fighting he had, he needs that youth, that explosiveness, that timing, and it just weren't quite there. And it was just a hard watch and sad to see. He said after the fight as well that he's not done. I'm praying that the people surrounding him convince him that that's it, and he tries his hardest to be at peace with what he's accomplished with the fight game. If he does decide to do another fight, at least try and make it someone his age, and make it an exhibition. No winner, no loser. Go in there, have a bit of fun. You don't need them heavy shots to the head. There's no point no more. Do you know what I mean? As well with Jake Paul, I feel like he's now running out of people to fight. He's running out of these events where people are going to pay loads of money to come watch. Everyone was praying to see that glimpse of Mike Tyson. They didn't see it. So who else is there for Jake Paul to fight who would bring in a massive crowd? The only person I can think of would be someone like Conor McGregor. If Jake Paul and Conor McGregor fought, maybe I might watch that. Anyone else Jake Paul fights, I'm not interested. Unless it's going to be a world-class boxer. And I think for Jake Paul to truly get respect as a boxer, he needs to fight a high-level boxer. It's as simple as that. He needs to fight a high-level boxer, get back in there like he did against Tommy Fury. He needs to fight someone who's a legit boxer, not someone who's come from MMA, someone who's old coming from MMA, not a very old boxer. He needs to be fighting someone more on his level, evenly match up. How he would do, I don't know. I definitely think he's got better at boxing. He's training hard. He's got the money to pay for all the best trainers, all the best recovery. He doesn't have to work like a 9-to-5 job. So he could get there. He's still only young. Only time will tell with that one. I just want to finish off with saying as well, for me personally, this has no way destroyed Mike Tyson's legacy. To me, he's still a legend, and he will still be that phenom at 20 years old, knocking everyone out. I still love watching back, playing them videos on YouTube, watching them back. He's still an absolute legend, and all the best to Mike Tyson. I hope he does well.